However, this time your slope will refer to the rate of change, and your b value is going to be representative of the initial amount. Okay. Usually when time or whatever, when the value of x is equal to 0, okay, that's your initial amount. Okay, so if you took something like this, if you had a car rental company, charges you $40, okay, plus an additional 20 cents per mile, okay, and you wanted to write an equation to model this situation. So you'll start with your y equals mx plus b. Okay, so what does this $40 flat fee represent? That's your initial amount. That's the initial cost. No matter what, you have to pay that amount. Okay, and then 20 cents per mile is your rate of change. It changes. The amount changes for every mile. It adds 20 cents. So that's going to be your slope, so 0.2x. Okay, and so here is your equation. Again, in terms of this, what does y represent in this form? In this equation right here?
The flat fee?
No. So y is the flat fee plus the rate of change fee times the number of miles. What is y going to give you when you calculate this out? Yeah, good. The total cost. Okay, so y is your total cost, and what does x tell you? X right here is going to represent, in this model, okay, your flat fee is your b value, 20 cents per mile. Per is often going to give it away. Rate of change is going to be something that happens per something else because it's happening for every mile. Okay, and so this tells you per what? Mile. So x is the number of miles. And then the y is going to give you this total amount. So y is going to be your total cost. So if I asked you then how much, based on this, how much is it going to cost to drive this rental car 200 miles? Okay, and the way that you would do that is you'd plug 200 where? Where does this now fit? Good. You take your equation, y equals 0.2x plus 40, substitute in your value for x. The number of miles is 200. Okay, so if you calculate that through, you wind up with 0.2 times 200 is 40, plus the other 40 gives you your total of $80. Okay, so based on this model, it would cost $80 to rent a car and drive it for 200 miles.